So, hope you're all having a fantastic day today. I've discovered something that hopefully a lot of you might like, most of you probably won't, and that is the terror, the scourge of humanity that is white people. Now, me personally, I despise white people. I hate them. They make me so angry. So I had to make this video because white people, I need a moment. Sorry, just white people. And you know what? Social media as well. They understand that white people are just the worst.
Hey fellow white guys.
So they got together and they made a very, very good video on how terrible white people are. Hey white guys, we came up for some New Year's resolutions for you. There's nothing worse than a white person. Except a white male. I'm sorry guys, the topic about talking about white people makes me quite triggered. So I introduced to you the white people protection gear. You may have seen certain people wearing this attire, such as Thick Daddy from Overwatch. I've got myself some, and it's really required for today's video, very much so. So let's go stick it on. My eyebrows are fucking gone, holy shit. This is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I can't see a thing, oh my god. Now, the problem is with this mask, there's not much, I can't breathe. I can breathe, but I think all I'm breathing in is carbon dioxide. So, the lenses, they're kind of clogged up as well. I think I'm gonna pass out. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bro-fisters out there, I present to you, the YouTube community, MTV's New Year resolution for white people.
Hey fellow white guys, it's about to be a new year.
And there's a few things we think you could do a little bit better in 2017.
Now, as you can tell from the opening there, MTV, they're playing their cards very well. They have, firstly, what we like to call the ethnic defense. They have this black gentleman that they've brought onto the scene, and they've essentially used that as a defense, because if you say anything bad about this video, anything at all, you're racist. Now, I understand that what I've said is controversial on its own, but a good friend of mine, Sky Williams, recently made a tweet reacting to this video, and he himself is black, and he makes a very good point on how including this black guy in the video is solely as a defense mechanism for MTV themselves.
So, Blue Lives Matter isn't a thing. Cops weren't born with blue skin, right?
Nigga, you the real sellout. The only reason why you in this video is because you're supposed to be a comical anecdote, black nigga, stereotype, so that MTV doesn't feel too guilty for being white. Bruh, you were used as a tool to appeal to us and you fucking failed. I'ma prove it, watch.
Yeah.
Listen to the way they have you saying yeah, like you was a part of a KFC commercial.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, you want some fried chicken at a low price?
Yeah.
Fuck.
First off, try to recognize that America was never great for anyone who wasn't a white guy.
Hey you, hey, I hope you're listening. You know progress? You know that thing progress, where nations come together, races find a level of equality. You know that? Let's totally pretend that never happened. You know, that there is no equality. You don't see video games or media with a diverse set of ethnicities and cultures coming together. No, that doesn't exist. For the convenience of this video that we MTV are making, let's pretend that progress was never a thing, you know, where now in today's culture you can have beautiful strapping men with amazing attire. Let's pretend that never happened, and everyone is just living in the Stone Age. You guys remember Martin Luther King? I never heard of that name. The only thing I know is Rice Gum. See, I'm wearing a Thrasher shirt right now. I love Thrasher. I love that Jacob Sartorius. That right, I love Rice Gum and Jacob Sartorius. Two great names.
Can we all just agree that Black Lives Matter isn't the opposite of All Lives Matter? Black lives just matter. There's no need to overcomplicate it.
Yeah, guys, let's not overcomplicate one of the most complex topics that a lot of people can interpret in different ways, you know? Let's try to oversimplify it, and if you try to read into it, you're a dumbass. It's quite difficult to go about this topic, because I think MTV are actually brain dead. You've noticed that MTV are going down the BuzzFeed route of, well, I'm going to coin this term now. Hopefully it'll catch on. Attemptive pandering, right? Attemptive pandering. They're essentially, they've sat in a boardroom, talked this all out. They're like, hey, Fred, let's pander to some people and get some money, easy money. But the problem is, MTV and BuzzFeed, you are so isolated with your Tumblr posts complaining about a specific group of people that you don't really understand how society works. You pick and choose these cultures or groups of people. Sometimes it's men, sometimes it's women, sometimes it's white people. You know, you do this a lot, right? And you hope that society sees, oh, it's a good video, great topic. And then it totally backfires because you're pandering to literally 0.01% of people that probably despise all of humanity. Or Martians. You're probably appealing to Martians. That's a good demographic. I'm sure that'll be growing over the years.
Also, Blue Lives Matter isn't a thing.
So I just quickly did some research on Blue Lives Matter. So what I'm about to say, I do apologize if I get any of this incorrect, but I've looked it up to the best of my abilities. Blue Lives Matter is apparently a legitimate pro-police movement. Now I understand that not a lot of people are pro-cops.
And he's pro-bunker. He's pro-cops. How dare you! How dare you, you disgusting person!
Which is fine, you know, free speech and all that. I'm not going to condemn you for being against something, much like what this video is doing, by the way, if you haven't picked up on that. But it's funny how they're so quick to condemn Blue Lives Matter when everything else they're criticizing white men for. White men, they're not open, they close-minded. Slavery, they're terrible. Blue Lives Matter? What? Blue Lives Matter? You fucking gay, bro? What are you for? So, they're quite quick to contradict themselves. It's not really the best thing MTV have done. I don't really know what MTV have done. I think they made music videos. Justin Bieber. I saw Justin Bieber on the TV once. If I were you, MTV, I'd stick to music video compilations, alright? And that Matrix parody you made ages ago. Apart from that, I would stay well away from talking about politics or social norms as good as possible. Because what you're doing now, it's brain dead.
Also, Blue Lives Matter isn't a thing.
Cops weren't born with blue skin, right? I mean, yeah, they weren't born blue.
I think this is an exception where we have to tell BuzzFeed to shut the fuck up, okay? Because everything that comes out their mouth is hypocritical, contradictory, and the worst thing is, they're trying to pander and failing miserably.
Cops weren't born with blue skin, right? I mean, yeah, they weren't born blue.
Oh look, comedy. What's that? We're talking about certain political matters in a serious way. We better throw some comedy in there to throw people off. As it's coming from the black guy as well, so you can't criticize him. You criticize a black guy, you're fucking racist. I know a lot of you are probably going to say, I'm criticizing them and throwing some jokes in, but the difference is, right, this is a multi-million-dollar corporation with many employees, and they probably had 3 people alone to write the script for this, and no one in that room thought, what, this is fucking retarded. No, they went ahead and did it. I am a small boy in my small-ass room with a fucking fetish mask, okay? I think I should get the majority defense here, not MTV. Thank you.
Stop bragging about being woke. Stop saying woke.
Again, I gotta advertise this product. You see this? It's anti-bullshit spray. Very good. Very good. I don't really ever remember saying woke. I probably said it when I was about 10, and then I cried in disappointment from saying woke. All white people, they say woke. You know what white people do as well? They drink fucking water. Scum. White people, they love that sparkling water. That Buxton sparkling water. How dare you? Disgusting cretin. I gotta be honest, that spray, I expected it to smell like actual, like, bullshit. But it smells really fucking nice. Oh, baby, I'm gonna smell like a proper Roadhog now. Hell yeah.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
I just looked up the definition of mansplaining, and It's quite depressing that term has been coined. You don't call it mansplaining. I think that's a bit of an overgeneralization. The guy mansplaining, title him cunt, okay? Simple as. You don't go, oh, that one male is being quite condescending to that woman. All men are like that. Mansplaining. Manspreading. You know, BuzzFeed, MTV, are they the same company? Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. They're both pretty cancer.
Oh, and if you're a judge, don't prioritize the well-being of an Ivy League athlete over the woman he assaulted.
Now again, I don't know much about this story, but I'd rather attempt to tackle it instead of just skipping it, because that would look quite bad on my part. I don't know much what happened between this Ivy League athlete and this woman, but I think there's been a running trend through a lot of courts and stuff that richer people, more relevant and powerful people are favoured. Obviously that's not always the case, but in certain courts it does unfortunately go that way. Society's been like that for a while, and the fact that you try to whittle it down simply because he's a white male, or let's get rid of that white for a male, the fact that he's male, you're trying to pin it on him because he's male, that makes you nearly as bad. Actually, no, it makes you worse, alright? Because that's like saying, oh, do you remember when that white man, do you remember when that Neanderthal hit that other Neanderthal with the rock? Do you remember that? That's man hitting. That's what it is. I know that they were both men, but shut up, alright? MTV. We do other stuff now apart from music videos. Why do you still watch us?
We all love Beyonce. And yeah, she's black, so of course she cares about black issues. I'm talking to you, Fox News.
Oh look, the black man. He made another joke. But you can't criticize that joke because he's black. Remember that. I just sighed. You made me sigh. Like this is a fucking I'm quitting YouTube or I'm sorry video when there's YouTubers sigh at the start. You made me unironically just sigh out of disappointment. Fuck you for that, MTV. Not even BuzzFeed has made me do that. But you've managed to do it in the space of I don't know. I don't know how long this video's been going on for, to be honest. 5 seconds.
Feel free to take Kanye West, though. You guys can have him.
You know what you did, Kanye.
I don't know the relevancy to this joke. Kanye West. Is this something to do with the Yeezy 350s? Are they sold out in about 5 minutes? Because fat bastards want to post them on our streetwear? I don't know. It's not funny. It's not a funny joke. Give context.
Nobody who has black friends says that they have black friends.
And just because you have black friends doesn't mean you're not racist. You can be racist with black friends.
You see, I do say I have black friends, but it's a joke. I would never attempt to actually defend myself and say, oh, I called that guy a faggot, but I have black friends. Oh, I just shot this kid, but I have black friends. MTV, you see? I ain't racist. I just proved it to you. Okay? Can we just get along, please? When I mean get along, I want to sign a contract for the deletion of your entire company, please. And BuzzFeed as well. If you could join them both in corporate hell, that would be fantastic.
Look, guys, we know nobody's perfect.
But honestly, you could do a little better in 2017.
Some of you guys do a great job. Some of you don't.
Please, because 2016 is bad. 2017 can't be worse than this, all right? Because this is bad.
Yeah, let's get everyone to say white people are mediocre at best. We won't give points or reasoning. We'll just have everyone say, white people? They're okay. I am so happy the people who made this video weren't credited, because they are fucking terrible people. And I'm not talking about the actors in it. The actors, you know, they're just people that are spoon-fed words to say, right? I get that, okay? Like, you know, you can't go witch hunting these people. It's the people that wrote this and actually thought it would do well. You are so painfully isolated. I really need to sit down and talk to you. Let's do one of them interviews that H3H3 does, yeah? If you want my opinion, all the corporate people in BuzzFeed and MTV, they've been cryogenically frozen, and they've only recently just been unfrozen, and they're like, what?
Equality? What? Martin Luther King? What is Black Lives?
And it's quite funny, MTV, actually, because someone at MTV actually has a brain cell, and they've agreed with me, because they took down the YouTube video. They removed it, clearly because of how embarrassed they were that this pandering stunt failed miserably. Oh, but don't worry, they brought the video back up, saying they changed some graphics. I'm going to play the video quite quickly. I want you, my little detectives, I want you to see if you can notice any difference in the video when they've re-uploaded it with this graphics change. Go on, it'll be like Blue's Clues, but just more shit. Go on, watch it. Did any of you little detectives notice? Did you notice anything at all? Did you? No, you didn't, because they didn't change anything. It was a lie. They took it down, and then clearly one retard went, "Oh boy, the video ain't that bad, Charlie. Better put it back out." The man who uploaded the video was then shot because MTV took down the video again. It's gone. What you're seeing is the tweet that I downloaded, because clearly MTV isn't very coordinated. When they agree to take down a video, they only take it down off YouTube. It's still left up on Twitter, because apparently the Twitter community is more forgiving. In conclusion, I do not like white people, except if they're Roadhog, because Roadhog is Thick Daddy, and I love him very much, like a son, a very morbidly obese son. I don't know whether I'm gonna wear this Roadhog mask in future videos, but you know what I will keep doing? Making Overwatch gameplay videos. Kill me, please. I'm being serious. Dude, imagine like having sex in this mask. That'd be so fucking hot.